Hey love, what's going on? It's me. I wanted to make an updated video. The last video I made was probably like 3 weeks ago. Probably make a video about this big old poofy hair too, but I wanted to just give you guys an update of what's been going on. So my last video, which was like probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was very much pregnant. I was about probably like 37, 38 weeks. I was pregnant with my son. I gave birth to him January 30th, 2014 at 5:46 in the morning. He was 7 pounds, 15 ounces, and 19.5 inches long. Y'all seen how big I was. Like, just, I was all belly, which I was grateful for. Yes, I was mommy's big boy. His name is Amari Sincere Rodriguez. Yes, some collard greens. He's Dominican and I'm black. And my little man is just awesome. Like, he's just the cutest thing I've ever seen. Of course, all parents say that, but he's very handsome. But just wanted to give you guys an update. Yes, he was born on January 30th, but God called him home on February 3rd. I suffered from a pregnancy complication called Placenta Abruption, which in that case, the baby is in distress and is unable to receive oxygen. What happens is the placenta detaches itself from the uterus. So I'll just take you guys through the night when it happened. That night, I really couldn't sleep. I was up, so I was playing Tetris on PlayStation. This was like around midnight, and my mom asked me, was I okay? And, did I need anything? Because she's here from Vegas. She's been here since January 8th. And, I wanted her to be here for the baby shower and help me get, even though I know things about kids, you need your mother to help you. So, that night I just played Tetris for a little bit until I got tired and I went and got into bed. So like around 3:30, my hubby got home from work and he, came in with me, he kissed me, let me know he was home and he was about to eat. So about a few minutes later after that, I got up, went to the bathroom and peed, and went to check on him, to ask about his, how his work day was or whatever. So after that happened, I crawled back in bed. The TV was already on, so I can see it's 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's happening, and I drifts to sleep. I falls back to sleep like this. All of a sudden, I get this. It felt like somebody kicked me in my stomach, like a grown man, like with some boots on, just kicked me in my stomach. And I'm like, I woke up, and I'm like, oh my God. So I'm thinking it's like the baby just, in there bugging out. So I'm rubbing my belly and I'm talking to him. I'm like, baby, what's the matter? You okay? So I happened to, move my leg and the gush. I heard the gush. So I'm like, oh, okay, my water broke. So I was just like, let me just check and make sure, it's clear fluids or whatever. So I sat up and I moved from where I was laying and then I looked at the spot. I'm like, oh, that looked like blood. So I get up, my bathroom is right across from my bedroom. walk to my bathroom. By the time I get to my bathroom, I have like blood pouring down my legs. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, babe, get everything. We gotta get out of here. We gotta go. Wake up my mother. We gotta go. So I put my, cause at the time I wasn't sleeping with underwear on. It was just didn't make any sense. So I was like, grab me some panties and, give me my sweatpants. We gotta go. So I mean, no matter what I wiped, it's just pouring down my legs. So we out the house in 5 minutes. We get to the car, we drive into the hospital. Get to the hospital, the nurse comes, bring me upstairs to labor and delivery. So the other nurse is trying to hook me up, get the baby fetal, heartbeat or whatever. So I'm telling her, like, yo, if you didn't find it yet, something's wrong. I'm bleeding too much. This is not right. Oh, I can feel him in there moving. I'm like, I can't feel him. And something is wrong. I was just like, as big as this boy is, you should be able to find a fetal heart rate, like, very fast. I said, I never had to wait this long. So all of a sudden, this other doctor, the doctor comes in. The doctor who was on call that night. He comes in, and we gotta do a sonogram. He put the thing on my stomach. Oh, no, we gotta go. Oh, and before he did that, he was like, I guess he wanted to see if I was dilated. He put his fingers in there, and you could just feel the blood just, like, and he's like, oh, my God. Excuse me. He's like, oh, my God, we gotta go. He rushed me out of the room so fast. It was like TV. And I'm laying on a stretcher, and I'm like trying not to freak out, and I'm all like I'm just looking at the lights. I'm like, God, please, please protect me and the baby. So he gets in the OR. Get on the table, man. Get on the table. So they get me on the table. Anesthesiologists come from nowhere. Oh, all right, putting her down. And I just remember, like, me starting to panic because it was just, like, such a commotion, and I'm out. I wake up with the nursery band on my arm and everything or whatever. So I'm like, oh, she's born, blah, blah. I'm still, like, halfway out of it. And, so the doctor comes in, and he's talking to me. He's like, so what happened? Were you in an accident? Like, what were you doing? I'm like, I was sleeping. And he's like, you were sleeping? I said, yeah. So he told me what, I had the placenta abruption. It usually comes from, like, some type of trauma or whatever. So I'm telling him, like, no, I was in bed out. I was sleeping. So he told me that my baby wasn't well. He didn't get enough oxygen. He is kind of breathing on his own. He came out, he wasn't breathing. They ended up bringing him back, and he's on a ventilator now. Oh, we're going to transfer him to another hospital where they are equipped for things like this. So I'm like, okay. I'm like numb at this time. Like, I'm like, I got to see him. I want to see him. So they're like, it has to be really fast, because we have to get him over to the other hospital. So they brings him, and I'm looking at him, and I'm all like, he was perfect. Like, he's exactly what I wanted. Like, nice sized kid, and he was just so cute. And I'm like, oh my God, look at you, baby boy. I hope, you get better, blah, blah, blah. So I stayed in the hospital that one day. It wasn't even 24 hours. No, I was in the hospital for probably 30 hours. I'm in the hospital. I was just like, I have to go see my son. I can't stay in here knowing that he's not in the same hospital with me. I have to leave. So they let me sign out. They knew he wasn't going to live. So I'll go to the other hospital to see my baby boy, and they like had him so pumped up with drugs and trying everything. So, you know, like, you gain this rapport with the nurses. Like, the nurses have to have this detached attitude at first, but then once they see the family and how the family is and whatever, and they're telling me we never had this much visits for one baby before. Like, when I say, if love could save my baby, oh God, come on, baby, help mommy. If love could have saved my baby, he would have had the strength of Hercules. But God needed him for other reasons. Okay. And I was able to hold him. Like, I just couldn't continue to see him like that. You know, and it hurts. It hurted me because I'm like, I didn't get a chance to hear him cry. Didn't get a chance to look at his eyes. I don't know what he would have sounded like. I don't know what he would have been when he grew up. Just these things, like, people take for granted. And I was one of them. Like, I was sure my baby was going to be here with me. And I just go to show when you can't be too sure. You cannot be too sure. And, you know, I look at it, a lot of people, you know, they send their love, but, like, I would not wish this on my enemy. Like, this is the worst feeling in the world that I have experienced. Like, I know it's other things that's on the same level as this, but, you know, to carry a baby the whole time, and y'all got a system going. You know what time he's going to wake up in the middle of the night, and it's just crazy. And, like, now, I had some songs that I would play for him while he was inside. I used to play Happy by Pharrell, and I know he was just like, oh, she playing this song again. And Blue by Beyonce. Like, I just could not wait to get that feeling that she had. Like, you know, when I look in your eyes, and, you know, when you're a mom, it's just like, oh my God. And I could not wait to become a mom. Like, it was, you know, me and my hubby, we took our time and we decided that we were going to be together. Like, it's just going to be us, baby. And then, you know, the pregnancy happened with that. And, like, and he couldn't wait to be a dad. You know, this was both of our first baby. Like, this was our first child, you know, together. He doesn't have any kids. I don't have any kids. So, we have an angel baby. It's just surreal to me. In the beginning, it just felt like it was a nightmare. Like, and I just could not wake up. It was just didn't seem right to me. Like, it just did not seem real. And, well, he's not here in physical form, but this is Omari. Omari I cremated him, and his ashes is in an urn inside of this beer. Omari's not staying with me. Omari is going back to Vegas with Grandma because I need to heal from this. And if this was here with me, this is how it will be all day. And sleeping with him, and so